The beginning of the public ministry. On the first day of the week, January 19th of the year 27, Jesus and the 12 apostles were preparing to depart from their headquarters in Bethsaida. The 12 knew nothing of their master's plans, except that they were to go to Jerusalem in April to attend the Feast of Passover. They did not leave Zebedee's house until noon because family and friends of the apostles had come to say goodbye and wish them well with the new work they were about to begin. Just before leaving, Jesus had disappeared, and Andrew went looking for him. After a short search, he found Jesus in a boat on the beach, and he saw that Jesus was weeping. The 12 had often seen their master sad or absorbed in serious thoughts, but no one had ever seen him weeping. Andrew was somewhat shocked to see the master so affected. He ventured to go to Jesus and ask, "Why are you weeping? Which of us has grieved you?" Jesus recovered himself and went with Andrew to join the 12, and he answered him, "None of you has grieved me. I am grieved because no one from my own family has come to wish us a prosperous journey." Jesus' youngest sister Ruth was in Nazareth at the time. Other members of his family were held back by pride, disappointment, misunderstanding, and trivial resentment, which they indulged as a result of hurt feelings. Jesus' fame had now spread throughout Galilee, and Jesus understood that he was soon going to be noticed by Herod, and so he had decided to go south to Judea with his apostles. A company of more than 100 believers wanted to go with them, but Jesus spoke to them and urged them not to accompany the apostolic group on this journey. Although they declined, many of them nevertheless went after them after a few days. In the first days, Jesus and his apostles traveled to a place on the Jordan River near Pella, near the place where John the Baptist had preached about a year before, and where Jesus had received baptism. Here they settled down and stayed for more than 2 weeks, giving instruction to curious seekers of truth. At the end of the first week, hundreds of people had gathered and they built a camp close to where Jesus and the 12 were staying. They came from everywhere, from Galilee, Judea, Syria, the Decapolis, Perea, and even Phoenicia. Jesus did not preach in public. Andrew assigned the apostles to a roster with instructions to preach in the morning or afternoon meetings. After the evening meal, Jesus spoke to his 12 apostles. He taught them nothing new, but repeated what he had previously taught and answered their many questions. On one of these evenings, he told them about the 40 days he had spent in the hills not far from this place. Many of those who had come from Judea and Perea were followers of John the Baptist, and they were genuinely interested in the teaching of Jesus. The apostles made great progress in teaching these disciples of John the Baptist, and since they did not detract from John's preaching, their message reached the hearts of these men. Often Andrew, who now was the official leader, carefully instructed his fellow apostles on how to deal smoothly with the followers of John the Baptist. During this first year of public ministry, more than 3/4 of the new followers of Jesus had previously followed John and received his baptism. This entire year was spent gradually taking over the work of John the Baptist and integrating his followers into the kingdom.